this is an event that's been sponsored by Augusta Heritage Center for over 20 years. It's catching on all over the country, and it's free, open, acoustic jam sessions of any kind in our park. And we started last week in the rain. There's a competing jam session in the next town over tonight, so it'll be a little bit sparse. But eventually, as the season wears on, we usually get 200 to 400 people here in the city park, and people just spread out, set up to play with their friends. Anybody can go and join any jam session. And usually we have a group that sings old country songs, which I think you just heard, some old-time musicians, some bluegrass musicians, some Irish musicians, any kind of music that people enjoy playing. And the music ranges from terrible to magnificent and everything in between. And then the real traditional mountain music, there's a small but very active group of people in every community that are keeping it going. Many of us are playing the music that we have learned from somebody who learned it from their father, who learned it from his father, who learned it from his father, and it goes back hundreds of years, and we can trace the lineage of the songs and the tunes, the old fiddle tunes, and that's being kept alive and played very actively. It's never died out.
In the piney woods southeast of Meridian on Sandy Ridge, bluegrass and gospel.
Once a month we all get together, and when you walk in the door, everything that's going on in the world seems to just disappear. And there's so much fellowship here, it's just unbelievable. If one of us is sick, we're all sick. If one of us got something going good, it's all good for us. Whoever walks in that door, if they only know one note on the guitar, the banjo, or whatever, before they leave here, somebody will have them doing more notes or singing. If they're shy about singing, they're going to sing before they leave here. You won't see anybody sit down without tapping that foot before it's over with. Well, jams go on two different bases. Sometimes you'll go in and you'll have a jam session, but they'll have certain bands lined up. And there are some people in the bluegrass who they only like to play with certain other people, which is fine and dandy. Out here we have a circle, or it may be a whole line of people in there, whatever, and you'll see somebody look at you and go like this or shake your head, and you either nod yes or you just go on no, and that means I'll either take the break or I'll pass it to the next person who wants it. So that's how the jam sessions are. But as far as personal level, I believe the jam sessions are the learning part of the whole situation.
Teardrops fell the day you said I loved you, dear, when we were wed.
We do bluegrass and gospel, and if somebody comes in and they want to do some country, we try our best. We kind of shun a little bit. We try not to have, other than the bass guitar, we do allow it to be plugged in, but no plug-in instruments are wanted out here. I would say that by the time it runs through the electric, we've already left them behind on the others.
And I'm down my head and crying. I saw the light, no more darkness, no more night. I'm so happy tomorrow inside. Praise the Lord.
daddy was a fiddler, and I have loved fiddling all my life, and it's hard to explain. It's a gift, really. It comes from God, and I've always loved it.
We do it for fun. We do a lot of churches. We have something almost every weekend in this area. This is the mainstay right here. We have a group called Close Enough, and the name originated because a man who's one of the original founders down here was listening to us one night out here, and we were just cooking so much, and he said, if that's not bluegrass, it's close enough.